Thanks. Cassandra James made history 3 years ago when she was hired as Dr. Terry Randolph, a pediatric oncologist on General Hospital. The character had been a close male friend of Elizabeth Weber when she was growing up, and Terry has been accepted at the hospital, and there have been no storylines relating to anti-LGBTQ indifference. Dr. Randolph is fitting right in with the other females in Port Charles, and even had a girls' night with nurse Epiphany Johnson and Liz. Terry was on hand to help Liz when Franco's tumor returned, and she recently announced she wanted to throw her hat in the ring for the Chief of Staff position. This will place her at odds with Dr. Britt Westbourne, who currently holds the position. James is the first actual transgender woman who is portraying a transgender female on General Hospital. She is also outspoken regarding her Asian American and Pacific Islander background, and in May during Heritage Month, she lamented the lack of representation of those ethnicities in Hollywood. In the following article, you can read the details of the transformation that brought the world, Cassandra James. The ABC soap seems to be increasing diversity, as Perry Shen, who portrays Brad Cooper, is Asian and also playing a gay character who was married and adopted a child. Brad will soon be back in Port Charles to assist his good friend Britt. General Hospital fans can only hope they don't do anything shady to knock Terry out of the running for Chief of Staff. Brad and Britt have gotten into much mischief in the past and ruined people's lives. Hopefully, they have learned their lesson, and when Brad gets out of jail he will remain on the straight and narrow. Regarding diversity on General Hospital, Maurice Bennett, who portrays Sonny Corinthus, hails from a Salvadorian and Nicaraguan background, while his character is Greek and Cuban. There is also currently a strong African American presence on the show. This includes sportscasters Stephen A. Smith, Brick, Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, Trina Robinson, Sydney Michaela, Marcus Taggart, Real Andrews, Curtis Ashford, Donnell Turner, Jordan Ashford, Brianna Nicole Hebert, DJ Ashford, Taj Bello, and Stella Henry, Vermeer Watson. On a recurring basis, there is Sonia Eddy, Epiphany Johnson, Felix Dubois, Mark Samuel, and Deanna Sirtis, Dione Michelle Collins. With the addition of Cassandra as an Asian/transgender woman, the show is branching out into additional uncharted territory. Who will get the Chief of Staff position? Cassandra James was born in Pasadena, California, to James and Debbie Watts, and was raised in Vancouver, Canada. Her paternal grandparents were of German descent, while her maternal grandparents came from Shanghai, and her mother was born in Hong Kong. Cassandra began showcasing her talent when she was very young. This includes singing in a choir and taking dance classes during elementary school, and performing in theater throughout high school.